When do we feel ready to create? Do we wait for the right feeling to come along? Or does actually starting make us ready? Let's see. Feeling ready is not really a thing. You see, feelings are emotions, and our emotions can vary. They can be up and down, all over the place. Well, mine are. Emotions are unpredictable. And to be honest, it's into our art that our emotions should be poured. So, waiting to feel ready? Feeling ready to create, well, it doesn't quite work. You see, readiness is emotional. It's not practical. Don't wait to feel ready. Just start. Another problem with waiting to be ready is that we might just wait until we've got the right tools, the right gear, the right ideas, the right whatever. And you see, we wait for that perfect moment, and that perfect moment or that right moment just won't come along. However, if you just start, then you'll find out that you are ready. You're ready to create. Starting actually helps. When you start your art, that's when you find out what you need. You find out that actually that color might be helpful, or that piece of software. But unless you start, you don't know. When you start, that's when you find out all the things that you need. Not starting wastes time later, because you'll wait for the right tools, but the right tools will never come because you don't know what the right tools are. If you start, you'll find out what you need and what you require. And the other thing about starting is that you find out what you need to learn. Unless you start your work, unless you start your art, you won't know what you need to know. It's an unknown. Unless you start, you won't know that you need to learn this or that technique, or find out how to do this or that on a computer program. And of course, the flip side of that is that you may have been holding off doing your art because you thought, I don't know how to do that. But by starting and practicing, you realize, actually, I do know how to do that. I was ready to start my art. I was ready to create. And as you realize that you do know this or that, then your confidence will grow. You'll create more. Your confidence will grow. It will increase. You'll be creating more and more art, and your art will be what you wanted to create. You thought you couldn't do it, but you could. Of course, not everything will be perfect, but then that's how we learn. That's how we improve our art. And as I keep saying, don't worry about imperfect starts. First drafts exist because first drafts exist. You don't need to create perfect art the first time, but you'll be surprised at how often what you create is what you need to do. Waiting to feel ready to create is impractical. Our feelings are an emotion, and our emotions are best poured into the creative act itself. Don't wait to feel ready. Create now. And as you begin to create, you'll realize that you were ready. Ready to learn, ready to explore, and ready to make your art. I'll see you soon.